Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Patisa. I'm the career coach. I talk all things personal development, career management, personal growth, purpose, being your best self. So today's video is going to talk about how to get hold of your life, how to be in control of your life. If this is you, if you don't feel like you're in control, you feel like there is a number of things that you are touching and you don't have a hold of your life, you probably not have a handle on your boundaries. So we're talking boundaries, we're talking when to say no, how to say no. Just why are you not saying no? So today is going to be like that. So we're going to just do a little bit of a reflection on what is it and how you have not been able to say no. Why have you been so resistant in taking charge of your life, who you are, and now you do not feel like you have power over your time. You don't have control of your time as well, because when we talk boundaries, we talk time management, and we also talk priorities. So therefore it brings me to my first point about maybe you have not set your priorities in order. So it shows me that you do not have priorities, you do not prioritize your life, you allow everything. It's not good. It starts being very scary, because now you're going to miss the things that are important. You're going to do things that are less important because your priorities are not so much, and the things that are important are going to be left behind. And it's going to cost you, definitely. It's going to cost you time and money and maybe friendships. So, and maybe family as well. Let's not forget family. So then let's just go into it. So then priorities. What are your struggles with priority? Why have you not set priorities that are important to you? The long and short of it is setting up priorities for yourself. I mean, people say God comes first, my family or my children, my husband, and who I am as well, my friends, they come last. So you do have a hierarchy of what priorities look like for you. So therefore, if you are able to define those priorities for you, then this is not so difficult for you. But if you haven't, if you are not sure how you should structure your time in a day, in a year, in a week, then I think you need to come speak to a coach so that you can review what is important to you, because it starts with self-awareness. It starts with you, just you understanding how you want to use your 24 hours in a day. So it's very important for you to actually define what is very important, what is not so important, so that you can set boundaries. You can set boundaries. So I mean, an example that I always use, if you are in a meeting and then your child gets, you get a call from school and they tell you that your child is actually not in a good space, they need you. Are you going to leave everything and you're going to say, look, I have to go now because I've got this issue is more important to me? Or what's going to happen? How are you going to handle that situation? Are you going to be, oh no, this is a very important meeting, I need to be here? Or how are you going to handle that? Are you going to delegate? What is it that you're going to do? I mean, it's tough. You can see that it's very tough. But now it needs you to be very firm about what is it that you're going to put priority on, because sometimes it is a trade-off, as you can see. Are you going to follow the meeting that is going to be very important to your career, or are you going to say, my child is very important to me, I'm going to school? So there's going to be a trade-off. There's going to be somewhere where you're going to say no and say yes to something as well. So be prepared also to deal with that, because that's where it is. You are trying to structure your life, you're trying to structure your time. So what is it that you're going to bring more importance? And people, when they're feeling stuck, I mean, we go back to the values. I mean, I help you to define your values, to reiterate what values you're going to live for. So all those things, they go into knowing yourself and understanding yourself. And sometimes the priorities are going to change in life. It's part of the game. It's part of your life. So, but you need to be cognizant and be more intentional about what is it that you want to take forward is most important, so that you can say yes to it and say no to the other. Okay, so that's a little bit about goal setting, about boundaries, about saying no. It is pretty easy, but it's not so easy. So if you need more information, stick around. We're going to discuss more of these topics, and go to my bio if you need a session with me. Please follow and please subscribe. It's very important, so that you can get more topics like this that is going to help you structure your life, make your life more clear, get clarity of where you're going, where you are, and where you're going. We'll talk again on our next video. My name is Patisa. I'll see you again.